So when it comes to pro-gayism, promortalism, right? See, this is a very deep philosophy right here. So, hey, they say we want to erase everything. So, thus forth, no suffering can happen ever. So let's just erase it all, right? And you see, the thing is, man. See, it's a very and it's hard to decipher this philosophy when you don't have all the facts laid out. Meaning, because some people think that nothingness can create something, even if you erase everything. Some people just think that something can still come out of that, which makes no fucking sense at all, right? I think it's called potentiality or something. Basically, they say nothing can create something, which it does not fucking make sense. You know, that's like there being an empty room one day, then you come to that room tomorrow and it's filled with furniture and TV, and that just magically got in there. It doesn't make sense. See, it's like our brain can't process this fucking shit. It can't process how the fuck does nothing make something. It just cannot. Or even if something always existed, how the fuck does something always exist? It's just our brain cannot comprehend things like that. I can't to save my fucking life. So how the fuck does nothing create something, and how the fuck does something, or God always existed? How the fuck does somebody always exist? It just, it doesn't really make sense. So if things can come into existence even when there's nothing, then promortalism is just pointless, because something can come into existence any fucking way, even if you destroyed everything, which makes no fucking sense at all. You know, I don't know, man. I wish I could be like a fucking spirit or some shit and spend. Well, I don't know about that, because, well, if I don't get bored, right? Because boredom sucks. But if I never get bored, I want to spend just thousands and millions of years understanding how the fuck this shit works, so I can just understand this shit. Because, yeah, if things can come into existence out of nothing, promortalism is just pointless. You know, it's not going to do nothing. But let's say hypothetically, if their argument is true and they actually can find a way to erase everything, they're actually correct. I mean, that's the best solution. It's even more better than antinatalism, you know? You know? It'll be better if everyone just disappears, you know, like turn off a light switch. But if people are suffering through that demise, I mean, damn, that's the bad. You know, that's where the conflict of morals comes into play. But shit, I guess eventually the pain will be over, which therefore it will still mean they're correct. But me personally, I don't see myself doing that. Like I said, personally, I don't see myself. Oh yeah, because I don't want to fucking. Because I hate this shit, I'm gonna destroy everything. You know, I don't see myself doing that, going about things like that. Because I personally hate something, I'm going to force my will on everyone else. You know, and Shangay Thunder was like, oh well, if you have an issue with people imposing their will, just destroy everything, and then there'll be nobody to impose their will ever again, which is true. But I don't see myself going through with that, man. You know, I'm not. You know, I guess that's a human flaw. You know, being because you know is more logical. But you know, I am a bit more empathetic than Shangay Thunder. Not saying that he has zero empathy, but his philosophy is a form of empathy because it stops further suffering from ever existing. You know, but it says, damn, man, it's a complex ass topic, man. But as of now, all I'm gonna do, man, is just not have kids myself. All I'm gonna do is not have kids myself, man, and that's it. I'm gonna just only control my own actions. I'm not going to, that's all I'm gonna do. Just control my own actions. You know what I'm saying? If he was on some promortalism shit, I wouldn't stop him from destroying the planet if he was able to do so. I wouldn't ain't no stop it now, motherfucker. I wouldn't be on some damn, I wouldn't be like the damn what's them people name? Like the scouts trying to stop Aaron from doing the rumbling. See, that's actually a example of what he says. Peep the mythos. I mean, he was on some promortalism shit. Yeah, that's a example of a peep the mythos moment where he's doing that and they're trying to stop him, stop Aaron. I wouldn't necessarily stop Shanghai Thunder, but I'm not going to support him either. Not going to support him. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, you can go, I'm going to help you do this, because I understand the logic behind it, but my morals just conflict against it. But it's just, man, that's the thing when it comes to solutions. I mean, a lot of solutions are not 100% proven, like to where it's going to work. Think about like doctors in the past of ancient times. Their medical skills was poor. They'll throw salt on wounds and do all sorts of stupid medical things because they didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to do proper procedures and stuff. So they had to do all of that bullshit in order to acquire the knowledge they have today. And even still today, there's still things that they still fuck up on to where they're trying to improve it in the future. So when you're trying to make solutions and cures and all of this shit, you could fuck up along the way. That's just part of being a human. In life you're gonna fuck up. And that fuck up teaches you what not to do the next time that you try to do something. So it's like, man, that's the thing, because antinatalism, that doesn't, it only stops future suffering from you personally. It doesn't stop it worldwide. It only stops it from coming from your black funky ass. And that's all it stops. It's just coming from you. It doesn't stop global suffering. So, shit, man. I mean, like I said, there's so many theories out there, so many fucking theories and all this and that. Like I said, destroying the creators. What Shanghai said, oh, if you destroy the creators, then you will thus forth destroy the creation. But is it proven that our life force is tied to a creator? Because it doesn't seem like that. I don't know. There's all these fucking theories out there. We'll just never know. And that'll only be true if our life force is tied to the creator. But if it's not going to do nothing, because the creator seems to be indifferent about this planet any goddamn way, because people die all the goddamn time. So I don't think that would do anything except, I don't know, man. It's just so much fucking theories and theory 1, theory 2, theory 3. It's just, all I'm gonna do, all I'm gonna do is just not have kids myself, get to the end, and that's fucking it, man. If there's some other existence out there that is a suffering existence, let's say hypothetically I wake up into an existence and it's full of suffering. It's full of suffering, it's full of bullshit. Then at that point, even more worse than Earth, at that point, you might as well just destroy that existence. There's no point of you existing there to suffer 24/7, even if it's worse than Earth. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, stupid, man. But, some people say when you die, you just cease to exist. And at that point, if we just cease to exist, Hey, let's just get to that point. But then, like I said before, people they say, oh, nothing can still create something. So I don't fucking know. Do you know what my answer is to this whole video? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know, man. I'm gonna kind of stay away from that promortalism topic for now. I don't really, because there's not no deep, because like I said, they say, oh, nothing can still create something. So if that's the case, promortalism is pointless. But if it absolutely 100% ends everything 100%, then it's the logical thing to do. But I don't think I would get down with that just for a moral point of view. But if it's 100% true, then promortalists are right. But the ones that think, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go out there and shoot everybody because I'm stopping a potential life being born. That stuff, I actually don't support that. I actually don't support that. And if I saw that, and if I'm able to help stop the motherfucker, I'm going, because that doesn't do nothing, motherfucker. I mean, that's stupid. So I would stop that, but destroying all of existence, and it 100% ends everything, we all in non-existence permanently, then they're right. But if that's not the case, then they're wrong. So we don't have all the answers to everything. So I feel like this argument will not be 100% proven. Like I feel like you can't 100% prove them wrong, and they can't 100% prove you wrong either. So I feel like when it comes to this particular topic, it's a stalemate. It's a stalemate. So that's just my opinion. So I don't know if I'll go live about this topic. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's a maybe. I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm kind of getting stalemate, because even with Shanghai Thunder, he kind of presents all these theories on what about this, what about that, what about that. It's not like he knows 100% that it's going to work. But again, with any solution, with anything that knowledge that we have today, there was always trial and error. Nobody just did something right like the first time. Just the first time they tried it. It's always trial and error. That light bulb right there. Whoever made that, they didn't make it right the first time. So shit, you got to try things in order to get it right. But I just don't see myself this often motherfuckers just for the sake of, oh yeah, I'm stopping future suffering. So that fucking woman right there, I'm a shooter because most likely in the future she'll have a kid, and I'm stopping future suffering. I can get where you're coming from, but the action of going about it like that, nope, I disagree with that. Like that Edward Barkus dude. I know Shanghai Thunder said hell Barkus. I ain't hailing shit. So no sir. But with this argument, it's a stalemate. It's a stalemate. In my opinion, it's a stalemate. It's a stalemate, nigga. So I gotta say I'm out.